So my single's number one, and I, I know it might not be a big accomplishment to you, but it's a big accomplishment to me because I've never had a number one song before. And it took me a long time to get here. And I feel like, no matter how long it takes someone to fulfill their dreams, you never know how long it took, Jeff Bezos to become a billionaire, or, all these other, amazing people to get their dreams and their goals. But it took me a while, but it's okay because I still, at the end of the day, I could say that before I died, I lived out my dreams and all my aspirations. And so that's exciting. Yeah. I mean, might not be that big. I ain't win a Grammy yet, but I'm gonna win a Grammy. How much you wanna make a bet? One thing about me, I literally would say I'm gonna do something and it happens every time. I've been doing music for a long time, and even though, I got shied away from music, I did it on without anyone knowing that I was recording. I was just kept recording, I kept recording, I kept recording. And I let my label, the label that I'm signed to now, I let them listen to my music, and they were like, "Oh, this is good. We wanna sign you." And so they signed me. And then it took my, everything up a top notch. Like, okay, I gotta hit some producers. Now I have backing to hit the major producers and major, artists. And, you know, not only that, the song is called Work, featuring Spice and Capella Grey. Spice is my best friend, and she's also on the show with me. So I just asked my best friend, like, "Hey, bestie, I want to do a song with you." And she's like, "Are you gonna take it serious? What's gonna happen?" I was like, "Girl, I've been recording." And she was like, "You have?" I was like, "Yeah, I've been recording." So she came in the studio, listened to a lot of my songs, and was like, "Oh shit, you got some hits." I'm like, "Yeah, pick the one you want." And we lived through all that. Of course, she made a lot of changes to the record. I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. And I said, okay, I want to add a singing person who's also in the reggae scene, the reggae world, hip hop reggae, Capella Grey, he got his hit song, Gallus, Life of a Gallus. And I asked him, I'm like, "Yo, I want you to get on this record." He's like, "All right, cool, let me hear it." Boom. And that's how you have the record. Of course, who produced the record, Johnny and Johnny Blaze and Static, they produce a lot of Caribbean records in the Caribbean world. Like a lot of the hits that you've heard in the Caribbean world, Johnny Blaze and Static, that's the number one producers when it comes to that. So they produced it, and now we have a number one. Manifestation means to me is really putting positive energy, imagining what I'm doing, actually living through it, I literally lived through my manifestation like, okay, I know I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. This is what it's going to feel like. I feel myself getting a number one. I felt myself, I'm going to get a Grammy. I know it. Like everything that I do, I really live out my dreams. I felt myself, okay, I'm going to open up my restaurants. I own restaurants in Atlanta. With one of them with the singer Neo. I have a restaurant with him. He's my partner in the restaurants, and I own one by myself. And it's just everything that I've done. I said, okay, I have to work towards my goals every day. I said, okay, I'm going to do 3 things every day towards my goal. And if I don't do those 3 things, I'm going to be so mad at myself. And then also the most important thing is you got to have a routine. Whatever it is, whatever that routine is, you got to have a routine. Exercise, making money, whatever that routine is, you got to have a routine. You cannot sit on your ass. You have to be your own motivation because, especially in my world, there's a lot of haters and people, don't want to see you win. So, but you got to be your own motivation. So I own Johnny's Chicken Waffles in Atlanta. I own Island Escapes in Atlanta. Yeah, I own stores in Atlanta called Merci. It's in the malls, North Point Mall. I had one in LA. Yeah. So it's not just this I'm an actress, music. I'm also, besides being on Love and Hip Hop, I've been on Saints and Sinners for what, 6, 7 seasons? That's 6 years of my life of dedicating myself to this one particular show called Saints and Sinners. So I'm an actress as well. And then I was like, you know how they say it only takes one to pop? And it only took one song to get there. And now it just opened the door to everything regarding the music game. But I was already, you know, in the industry. So the drive for me comes from I gotta be a billionaire, and I gotta have generational wealth. I literally need to leave. I need to have the Hollywood. Well, I gotta have generational wealth for my family. Of course, just like a lot of people, I've come from a humble beginning. Even though I've come from a humble beginning, my family are immigrants from Trinidad, and they moved to New York, still living, poor. Even though I had a humble beginning, I still said, you know what, I gotta make it. I gotta leave something for I gotta break the cycle and leave something for my generation. I gotta own a lot of real estate in Atlanta. I have to leave this earth with my daughter being a billionaire too. So that's my motivation. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Karlie Redd, and you're checking out 247hh.com. Period.